Hi, my name is John Langs, and I'm the director of Mr. Burns, a post-electric play at ACT Theater. What you're watching right now is an early scene from the show. We're a group of survivors of a cataclysmic event that's leveled the human population, are all sitting around a campfire telling the story of the Cape Fear episode of Mr. Burns. Anne Washburn's play is a remarkable theatrical adventure in that even in its inception, she had this amazing idea to take a group of artists into a performance space rehearsal room. It was a bank under Wall Street in 2008, where they began to improvise a show about remembering a television show in a post-electric world, or a world after the apocalypse. They tried a lot of television shows. They tried MASH, they tried Friends, but they eventually
landing on the idea of The Simpsons, and not just The Simpsons, very particular episode of the cartoon The Simpsons, the Cape Fear episode.
Hello, Bart. Down here, Bart.
Because Mr. Burns is a story about stories gathering meaning, the Cape Fear episode of The Simpsons was perfect. In the subsequent scene, we meet these same people again 7 years later, and this time, they were not only performing as a troupe the episodes of The Simpsons, but also performing commercials and popular chart hits from the radio from a time that is no longer. And then the wonderful leap of imagination that she takes is after intermission.
we meet the same group of survivors 7 years later, and now they become a theater troupe. And that theater troupe is not only trying to remember episodes from The Simpsons, but also commercials, and also popular chart hits from the era before the Great Catastrophe. In a way, what Anne Washburn is doing is talking about the power of story, how stories travel through time, how they gain power. If you think about old renderings of Santa Claus, and I think about a rendering that was a religious figure, then it became a secular figure, then it became a secular religious figure. In a way, she's doing the same thing here. What would happen to a story that everyone knows, like The Simpsons, as it moves through time? Thanks for watching. I hope to see you at the theater.